Honorable Chair, some of these issues you get to appreciate them with the experience and that you get when the provisions are being put into use. We had no delimitation. Even the voter registration exercise that has happened now and the attendant difficulties that have emerged. If you recall, when this constitution was put into place, there were those that were very strong that let's remove from the Registrar General. But now we have convergence of views to say that the Registrar General must indeed be the Registrar of Voters. So it's not correct that why was it not done? In fact, if you recall, Honorable Chair, my argument at that particular juncture when we had amendment number 2, my argument was the Constitution is a living document. If we experience things that are not practical, let's change them. And this is the conversation that we are now having. So I do not agree that accreditation of observers must happen 6 months before elections. What it means is that we have people who camp in this country 6 months before elections, pretending that the observers, in the meantime, they can do anything. When the election is called after a proclamation, then they can come. But before proclamation, you end up with the people saying we want you to be in your country 6 months before election and 6 months after an election. So because there is a pre and post-election period, I think our law as it is very accommodating to observers. And on the issue of journalism, I tend to agree that journalists are not observers. They are on duty and they are accredited by their media council. And it means that you'll be accredited them twice. And also, I've never seen an observer reporting from journalists. They are supposed to be governed by their rules, the conditions established by their council. And I agree with that journalists should not be accredited twice. And also, Honorable Chair, I agree that the issue of ZBC being singled out to be partial on what we now have several media houses, I think that has fallen away because of technology and the times that we are in. It's not necessary to single out state media. During elections, there are several media houses. And because of the advent of technology, there is no prejudice whatsoever. ZBC should be allowed to behave like any other media house according to their own I agree that ZBC should not be what? Should not be constrained by rules set up by sector. Apply to the Minister of Foreign Affairs by the nature of where they are coming from. There are certain procedures that need to be done to ensure the safety, security, and vetting. Again, those particular observers, the foreign missions here, they don't need accreditation for a duration that is over and above the time that polling is happening. Because they are foreign missions, they have accreditation be in Zimbabwe and observe whatever they want to do. So I do not know what mischief is being solved here. Where an organization called Veritas, for instance, wants to be accredited for 6 months. When they are already operating in Zimbabwe, they are not barred from going to a ZANU-PF rally if they so wish. They are not barred from roaming around the country. But this accreditation that is in the act pertains to when ZEC now deploys people to polling areas. And these individuals now should now be given access and observe what is happening from the setting up of tents, the transportation, and everything. So I submit that the act as it is very, very adequate. And we should not tamper with it. We cannot have foreigners coming here for 6 months. We might as well give them work permits, not accreditation cards. They have foreign missions that are accredited. We have local organizations. They are already allowed to operate. So this amendment, Honorable Chair, is unacceptable. And I propose that we do not adopt it. The amendment that is being proposed by journalists, while I agree with them, I think we can pack it and we have more conversation around it. We can always have a look at it at a later stage. I agree entirely that we need a registrar of voters separate from ZEC. And I agree that once that is done, the registrar of voters, if that is the registrar general, then we can look at that. But in the current format, we can't change this without first changing our constitution to separate the registrar of voters from the electoral board. At the moment, the electoral board is doing that. Even if we are to accept what Honorable Markam is saying we must do, for as long, and also what Honorable Mazimure is saying, for as long as we have not separated the registrar of voters from ZEC, we will still have the same duplication. So I suggest that this one is not for now. What is needed is to ensure that after the elections, we amend the constitution so that we remove the function of being registering voters and we leave the independent electoral body with the core function of running elections. And then the registrar general will now do exactly what Honorable Mazimure was saying. When I turn 18, automatically I get a notification and then I update my database and I'm a registered voter. When I'm deceased, automatically the system will remove me from both the vital registration system and from the voters' roll. So I submit that some of the arguments that they are putting forward are very valid, but are not for now. We need now to go and amend the constitution and clean it up so that we have separate roles for those that will be doing the job of election. Even the delimitation process. We do not need a hangover for the commission to be involved in delimitation. They fight with everyone else, and that is carried over to an election. The way it was, where we had a delimitation and a commission, which was divorced from the electoral board, makes this situation even tighter. So I submit that we don't need this for now, and I'm moving that we remove it and we keep it in our minds when we have the next session of Parliament, I think.
I think you remember when we passed the schema whatever, we had also agreed that the 6 months before. What the reason why we passed it was that you were going to check whether the law currently provides for them to be accredited immediately after the proclamation. So that was the only thing that you were supposed to go and check. Because we are And the reason why it's funded by taxpayers' money is precisely for them to cover all political parties. ZBC is only covering ZANU. They are not covering all other political parties. And then
buy licenses. This can force anyone to buy licenses because if they are going to behave like any other media, then it must be able to do its own business, generate its own funds, not to be even from the state. No, it seems to be a state.
Honorable Minister,
this is the one that allows the person to take photographs of the voters. So we agree with that. So I'm saying it's agreed. This provision simply saying when you go for a better election, remember the voters is posted outside. You can take photographs.
this is the voters' roll.
This is the voters' roll.
Okay, this one,
But Victor say yes,
you remember the argument I see necessary because for only that inspection, the voters' roll is already pasted outside. But if you go now for this inspection, nothing is posted outside. Right? So remember what we're saying, which is a technical practice that they are doing, but what could be so that so that if we include the voters vote must be pasted, and then this thing will fall out. Because I have post as a result of an amendment in the law. Then you can also take your photo outside. But usually this will happen that so there's no opportunity for you to take a photo. Thank you.
It would save the country a huge amount of money if your registration, when you did your ID, also registered you to vote, because the information required by the Register General is a mirror information of what is required for ZEP. So there is no need to have two databases in the current format. We understand why it was done before, because it was not being operated correctly. Now the Minister actually agrees it's captured in hindsight, because PARK just for the word. Now we see that Clause 6 changes everything completely. I suggest we look at it very urgently, very carefully, and this is an opportune time to cut a lot of costs on ZEC to the registry. And the register comes when you register for your ID.
That's what we practice Markam was saying. Madam Chair, when you register, the information that you supply, it's exactly the same information that you then supply when you register as a voter. What will then be left for you to do is when you want to be allocated to a specific polling station, but as a voter, you have to register as a voter. So it takes a lot of work from SEC.